אני עדיין עוד שנייה בלבל של זה, אבל זה הלבל יותר מתקדם מהזמנים. הלבל מתקדם יותר מהסטורי. אני עוד שיט. אוקיי. רגע, את המשימה חוץ מהשיט הזה שאני לא הולך לעשות? אוקיי. אז פה... אוקיי.
What are you up to now? The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used... cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Acquire to use invincible potion. Against enemy. בררה. אני הולך לקנות את השיט הזה, לא אכפת לי. הוגסמיף, או הוגסמית.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Cheeky bastard.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Being an officer of the law.
מה כמו נשתן ונסגר את הציפור שלי? יופי, לקחתי בטעות מה שאני צריך, עכשיו אני צריך להדליק. אני יכול לקנות את האינגרדיאנס, כי אני אין לי... כי... אני לא קונה עוד אחד, את הרכיבים אני אקנה. זה מספיק.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
אוקיי, זה... ומה?
I hope to see you again.
לא, שנייה, פאק.
I
אוקיי,
hope
אני
to see you
אקרא לך
again.
את השיט הזה.
Farewell for now.
יאללה, תביא לי.
A wise
תודה
decision.
רבה. עכשיו
Thank
אני
you.
צריכה לעשות אויב. איפה יש אויב? איפה יהיה האויבים? פרפקטו. אם זה נחשב אויב, אני נשבע. סנטר הול. כלב ומעצבן הזה. שלום.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see. Are you fair with Diffindo? Wand at the ready? Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Defendo. Hey, dummy.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Damn. ועוד מעט נראה לי, אני עוד מעט אקבל קרושיו על ידי משימה. אני אמור לקבל רגע. כן, אחרי פליינג קלאס בערך. אחרי פליינג קלאס אני אמור לקבל את זה.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
Shut up. רגע, זה אומר שלא יהיה לי מספיק בשביל ה...
Who do you think will fall from their...
Everybody
Begin.
grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
This is brilliant.
Do take care. The brooms are school property.
I think I'm getting the hang
I want
of
them
this.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a chance.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ah! Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour
No.
is about to begin. Follow
No.
closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ah! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Men תסתכל עליו, אני עושה דבר.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
שונא אותו. אני שונא אותו, לא רוצה לדבר איתו.
Perhaps, but...
אני לא רוצה לדבר איתו, אני מדלג עליו, לא אכפת לי, אני שונא אותו, לא רוצה לדבר איתו. אני הלכתי עכשיו להוגסמית, הלכתי לקנות ליבורים.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Oh,
I know a
okay.
discreet place near there.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello.
And I've only...
אני אין לי כוח לדלג אליו, בא לי פשוט לקנות.
Sounds quite the array of...
בא לי פשוט לקנות עכשיו בום. יש לי מספיק. יש לי מספיק, יופי.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Okie dokie.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time...
I'm assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
יופי, אז עכשיו הכל מתחיל להיות טוב, אז אני אמצא מקום שאני יכול להשתגר ממנו. אני רק ארד עכשיו הוא אמר שהמהירות היא הרבה יותר מהירה על כזה יותר לאט. הנה, יש לי כזה עכשיו אינסופי.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting
Did
corners
he?
and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well?
Did he?
Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Finish. Finish. יופי, תודה רבה.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
بشبوخه. Oi.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate
Oi, shut up. רגע, אני אכניס גלימה, כי מצאתי, כי יש גלימה חדשה שהיא איכשהו טובה יותר מזה. לג'נדרי. או, כן. זה נראה טוב.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
What do you have for sale?
אוקיי, אני אמכור אותך.
This will do just fine.
Shut up.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
And I don't, shut up. Ow. Okay.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
רגע.
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
And I hope I don't. Okay. Flight test. Flight test. הגדר הזאת זה... זה שאני עובר את הגדר הזאת אני יכול לעוף.
These rocks have seen better days.
Okie dokie, yes, number. Nice.
Levioso.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Oh, stop. I the berry.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
סלידרין מול סלידרין, אבל לי יש חליפה יותר מגניבה.
Did it. Now that's more like it.
זה כל כך מהר שאני לא יכול לשלוט בעצמי.
Made it.
train station.
This is rather fun. Ho, ho!
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Good.
Bravo.
This.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
אין לי כך לדבר איתו.
To hear how I fared.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
למה אין נימבוס 4 משהו?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
סיימתי פלייט טסט. אוקיי, אני עכשיו הולך לסבסטיאן. סבסטיאן, הנה. ממש כל הזמן אני חיכיתי לו. אוקי דוקי, חרא של דונקי. זה פה למטה, אז... עכשיו אני צריך לחכות לסבסטיאן עד לילה. סבסטיאן? כן, אני חייב לחכות. לחכות לסבסטיאן. נופ. יופי, הנה סבסטיאן.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
הפלייסטיישן מתחמם כרגיל. ולא, אני עושה שתל.
Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
כן, יודע את הדרך.
There's a secret passage just here.
אני יודע.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister...
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to play it again. I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted.
אוקיי, דוקי, אני... אוקיי. רגע. האם זה טוב יותר מזה? פאק יא. יופי.
The day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Okay, Dr. Sebastian.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard any...
הפלייסטיישן מתחמם. תראה, משחקתי 4 שעות, ושחקתי 12 שעות על המשחק הזה.
I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in
Ama
untrained
git
hands.
musiał za
Such spells should be
Confringo.
properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Okay. למה הדבר האדום לא עוקב אחרי?
Getting it. Ready to act.
אוי, מה זה אחד? Okay.
Yep. Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft in
Boom.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that nice work. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
עכשיו אני הולך להשתגר פה. אוי לא, בכלל לצאת מפה, אוי לא. מה שמעצבן אותי זה שאומינס מחכה בחוץ. הוא הולך לראות אותי. הוא הולך לדבר על זה ש...
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? you breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
אתה לא מבין כמה אני רוצה עכשיו לעשות לך אבדרה קדברה. אוקיי. Secret rooms. אוקיי, עכשיו אני אלך לפה. אוקיי, עכשיו אני צריך רק לעלות ואז יהיה לי...
Revelio.
יפה.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my class. First day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
find Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
למה לכל מורה, למה כל במשחק הזה אומר
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to...
Accio.
אני לוחץ על כל הכפתורים המפעלים. אוקיי, יופי. כובע. בלי כובע. יופי.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Yep.
Your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio.
יופי. אני אמשיך ללך.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
הוא פה.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
Okay.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Oh. Oopsie.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. ניקח לי תמונה. עושים פה על הקיר הזה.
Good work. Shall we move on?
בינתיים אני שנייה אשים פה גם לזה. ואני אעשה פלנט. אוקיי, מובן.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
אני אקח כיסא, נשים את זה פה.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ani kolkach tipo כזה יצור קטן וחמוד. Okay.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Oh, hell yeah.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Ganz schnell. יש עוד דרך להשיג מונסטונס שזה משהו שקונים
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay.
A pleasure doing business with you.
כאן דיסקוף. הדברים.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
No. Wingardium Leviosa. צפיתי acquired. מה שאני יודע זה שזה קשור לברג'י ואני זה מה שאני צריכה פה.
Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
רגע. איך אני עושה את השיט הזה? Hogwarts. האזור של הברג'י.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Shut up.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Okay. רק עוד שאלה אחת. שאלה. לא. איך אני אמור להשיג כזה? אני שואל בגוגל. אוקיי. אוקיי, אז... יש דמות שמוכרת את הדברים האלה שאני צריך, והיא לא פה. נו, זה פאקינג חנות. זה חנות אבל. בנת. צריכה את הנכונה, אבל... נו, אז איך אני עושה את הדברים? זה נעול. עם הלא אמורה גם. אני צריכה לא אמורה, אין לי הלא אמורה, אני לא יכול... וזה איך אני עושה קווייר?
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Naughty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
נראה לי אעשה את זה אחר כך, הלאה. צריך להשיג הלא אמורה. הריפורט הוא... אחוי. סליחה.
I was hoping to see you, but wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
כמה דברים יש מתחת להוגוורטס, כי יש את החדר הסודי של הנחש הזה. יש את המקום הזה. יש מערה שמה. יש עוד כמה דברים, נראה לי? לא אין. אולי?
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Eine Rassler Forbidden Forest.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Oh.
Do you have anything? Just exploring the country.
Now, for someone...
What do you have for sale?
Moonstones. Sky. Is blue. An agile room for flying. Reliable wants to look.
That's been a pleasure.
Confringo.
Better leave it. We know. Eu fui. Eu já saber. O dito. Uma coisa e outra Suzy. Sim. אני רואה כבר 1, 2, 3. אוקיי. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. הרבה יותר קל מלהחביא את זה בעצים.
Brilliant.
הרבה יותר בכישופים.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go.
אני בינתיים משתמש בכאלה אסורים.
But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful...
אוקיי, אז יש דרך הכי טובה להתאמן. בקרוס אנד וונס. אבל אין. כי ניצחתי. Achon, wait. Let's wait.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slow charm. It allows you to
אני הרגע למדתי. דיום. זה אני לא יכול כרגע. זה אני יכול. זה אני גם יכול. אני רק...
in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Okay, הוא לא פה. Fly near this 5 times. ברא, איך אני יכול? Not enough space to move, נכון. Da 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 do 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 do. אני הולך לקבל קופירייט על זה. כן, באמת זה פה לשמאלה בשם פנים. וואי.
There we go.
Okay, meta. Either I'm still in shit.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
למה הוא נשמע כל כך תקפוני? אוקיי, מה אני צריכה לעשות?
Revelio.
How in the actual fuck? בשביל זה אני צריכים דברים להביא עושה, נחוי.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. That's it.
نطلق نطلق كيشوف فوت كيشوف فوت كيشوف فوت كيشوف
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Oh my god.
Akio.
Oh shit.
Damn want.
Okay.
Accio.
Shit.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio.
Bounce.
All in the wrist.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, I know.
Try to beat that.
I'm trying to beat shit. I found
Wait, did I win?
Victor.
I
Yeah.
won.
يوفي يا أخي كيف.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back.
Not.
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh? Ready then?
I'm in. Let's do it.
بغوا
There you are. Summoner's
كل
Court.
المواد ذات
The
الممتع.
ever-changing game.
صح.
Akio.
صح.
Nothing to it.
Please. Pull. Lily pad.
I've seen worse. Akio.
I've seen it more. على اسم نفس.
My wand slipped.
كان اللي قاعد. Oh.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Bounce.
All in the wrist.
No shit, Sherlock.
Akio.
Yay.
Didn't think you were a match for me.
Oj, stąd tapek.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round.
I'm game for another.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
C'est lo shit.
Missed the mark a bit on that one.
Louis, shake it. Shake it. Shake it.
Nothing.
Shake it, kill him. Shake it. Shake.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Da, ești...
All in the wrist.
אני חייב להפעיל את כולם.
Akio.
רק גרמתי לנצח.
I've seen worse.
אוי, שטוב.
I'm game for another.
נתעסק קוויס הניסיון הזה לא ייגמר.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
הוא פשוט חוסם לי את המהלכים.
Try to beat that.
I tried to beat your mom, baby.
Akio. That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it. I'll let you have that one. Akio.
I let you have it, man.
All in the wrist.
Bra.
Akio.
Please. Gaze voor
Didn't think you were a match for me.
מוכן לדלג על הקאץ על הפאקינג דיבור שלו. כך שמע כיפי.
I'm game for it.
אוקיי.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
הבנו, ever changing game, אוהב.
Akio.
Almost.
Try to beat that. Akio.
קדימה. יופי.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
בואו ננסה לחסום לי תמיד.
Come on, Leander. Oh. Akio. Missed the mark a bit on that one.
Oh, shoot.
Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Well done. You beat me.
هذا يلا اوف يا زم زون ما
Come now, Leander.
انا بتدبر مش كذا يا بس يا شي تزيلا فاني السنان
Leviosa.
PlayStation Metron Cosmo Alive.
Intriguing place, Dunbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Over here.
No shit.
We're not alone.
We aren't.
Oops.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Specus totalis, petrificus total. Well done.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Someone there? Ramrock said so. I will. Until you.
Arrest on the lesson.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names.
I will draw blood.
Why here?
I'll snap that wand and take it.
I shall avenge your
That was meant for me.
Arrest the momentum.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard. Looks like we found the entrance.
Can you open it?
Revelio. Arrest the momentum.
It's locked.
Revelio.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
Okay.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
טוב, עד שצריך לעבור.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Enter the first trial, אחרי זה אני יכול להשיג הלא ארמורה, ואנחנו יכולים להשיג אינגרדיום לביוסה.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
לא כזה, אני יודע כבר. זה...
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
זה נשמע כמו בסרט השני של הארי פוטר.
Traces of ancient magic.
איזה שהנחש מדבר אליו. נשמע מאוד דומה לזה. אוקיי, מי אני נלחם? איתך.
Never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Arrest the momentum.
Launch an object. אבל אין לי...
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
Arrest them momentum. Accio. Confringo. Defendo.
These look familiar.
אוקיי, אני צריך... אותך. היה לי אקיו ואני פשוט הייתי מפגר. נשמע כמוני. Okay.
More statues. Not making this easy on me. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I'll never get used to these floors.
That's your problem. Jezu. Ooh. Ooh. Apaga caramba. Boom. Okie dokie. ממשיכים. Jag tar låg på en. Chamois. Där. Där. אוקיי, הולך להיות רב פה. צריך לשמור על החפצים האלה. והנה הביג סיגמה מגיע. הרבה יותר קל מהפעם הקודמת.
What a relief.
אוקיי, עכשיו יש רק עוד זיכרון אחד לקחת. ואפשר ללכת. יש את הזיכרון הזה. אז אפשר לחזור לשם.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more. We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Okay. Ken?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
יופי, גמרנו את צ'פטר 1, ייי. גמרנו את צ'פטר 1. זה אומר שרוב הסיכויים אני יכול עכשיו ללכת... אני לא יכול לצפות. עכשיו אני פה. Okie dokie, ready for...
I should ask Serona at the Three Broom.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
נכון, אני רוצה...
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Okay.
I saw what you did.
אני נראה לי מעדיף.
Welcome back.
את הברום
I've arranged a
הבגייד.
special price on the broom upgrade for you.
You
I
son of a
truly
bitch.
appreciate all of your help.
Oh.
Nice doing business with you.
35, 34.
I must tell you, Arthur Vog...
אני שונא אותך בגלל שהוא גרע.
Sounds as if...
Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be
Fuck
off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
No. אני רק השגתי את הברום הבגריד, אני רק... אני עושה את זה, את השיט הזה שלי. אני אקבל לו המורה, שנוכל סוף סוף להמשיך. וואו. אופס. אוקיי, סעיף. סעיף הזה. יופי. upgrade,
Thank you for assisting Hogsmeade with that.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a
Shut
moment?
up. הגיע הזמן ללמוד על המורה.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker. At first...
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. Revelio took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alahomora.
Alahomora.
מה שצריך לעשות פה זה שצריך ששני הנקודות יזוזו. הנה. זה לא תמיד ככה, אבל... צריך ששני נקודות ייזהרו, ואז נפתח. לקח לי קצת זמן.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Wow, no shit, bitch.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and us.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Hello, Hamora.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my vengeance.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
What? I'm standing for some student.
Have you found any more of those ghastly demiguise statues? I hope you've been staying vigilant with those statues. Someone must. Have you found any more of those ghastly demiguise statues?
אוקיי. רגע, איפה המקום שאוכלים בו? שנייה. זה הולכי? זה פה. הכל בסדר, כלב, לא צריך... לואי, לא צריך לצעוק. לא צריך לצעוק, כלב. שתוק. 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 אוקיי, אני רק מחפש עכשיו דרכים. שתוק. שתוק. שתוק, לואי. בסדר, לואי, פשוט הוא. הכלב שלי הוא קצת אוהב לפטפט.
It was an accident!
Hello, Hamura.
אני עכשיו מוצא את כל האלה, כי בא לי הלא אמורה 3. אז אני רוצה כל האלה שאני יכול לקבל. יופי, ובאחד מאלה הנה הוא.
Mine now then, guys.
אז מה פה? אוקיי. יופי. תודה רבה לך. רגע. יו. אוקיי.
Revelio.
אני עדיין אשאיר את זה איתי. רגע, אני אלך... אני מודה בזה, שכרגע אני משתמש בסרטון לדעת איפה כל המונס האלה. אני שונא אותם. בא לי על המורה 3, אז...
Hello, Hamura.
אז אני כזה לא... מעניין אותי מאוד איך עושים את זה במחשב. כמה יש לי בינתיים? כמה יש לי בינתיים? פאק, אני מעדיף ללכת דרך פה. אינבנטורי 3. שני הולך להתפנות. اوكي حصلاتي اوكي اوكي دوكي اوه رجعني عيشني لا رجع mappa mappa
Now, was it 2 pinches of engine?
شو بداين ليلى يوفي زنزاني خاص استشهدي منه اوكي اوكي اتلاني يغلب وش خشبني يتزيد صفر هديت Out. Ok, alors on
Hello,
va.
Amora. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Okidoki.
Hello, Amora.
ורק אומר סר ניקולס הוא גם במשחק. הוא גם נמצא במשחק. זאת שקט בגריפינדור, אני ראיתי אותו. אוי, נו, עכשיו לילה.
Mine now, demiguise.
אני רק אומר עוד פעם, אני צופה בסרטון איפה כל הדמיגה, אז אתם יכולים לחזור עוד איזה חצי שעה בכם. אני עכשיו עושה פה, אני אוסף פה את כולם. שאני זהו. אני יוצא כפס שמתחמם. אוקיי.
On another adventure, are we?
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Oh, shut the fuck up. And it's always nice to. Yes. PlayStation. Man, PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation. Смисля, ще нафтира от кола кесъв нафтира към теда. Иде ми каза.
My mother used to say I was late.
Chips in the hat, if you please.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Still talk about you taking down.
Hello, Hamura. Aloha Mora.
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky feet.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora.
Not sure how I'd...
Oh, Armchair. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Hello, Homura.
No jeszcze, wiesz, nie? No jeszcze. Inventory. Ich weiß, wofür ich schon Schlusswille ignorieren.
Who lived here, I wonder?
One in Berlin.
I heard
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Brookwood's played a hand in her disappearance.
I'm glad to see you found your way to Pitt-upon Ford. Delightful place. Despite the little dug bog problem.
Fine now, Debbie, guys.
Okay, fine.